Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we have here some Captain D's. And if you don't have Captain D's where you live, I think the equivalent of it would be Long John Silver's. I know it used to be called that, and then it got a name change, but it sold literally the exact same food. So basically what it is, it's like a fast food place that does seafood. So it's pretty dang good. Then right here, we have some like special sauce from the crib. Basically what it is tartar sauce, ketchup, and hot sauce. You mix it together. It is delicious. So what we got today is their supreme platter. I think what she said it comes with is chicken, fish, and shrimp. I think I got lucky today because she was like, yo, can you pull up to the front? Basically, we are gonna like have some like fresh fillets for you, so like pull up. Even though I pulled up, like, the dude behind me still didn't leave before me. I'm just saying. So, let's go ahead and dig in. Today, we are going to be talking about a movie. And it is going to be a movie that I've been, like, wanting to watch for a really long time. Like, rewatch it. And it is the Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale movie. I know last week we talked about SAO Season 1 and 2. So I was like, man, based off of, like, that mukbang, I was like, dude, I want to watch the movie. So then I turned around and watched the movie a few days ago in sub, and then I was like, you know what? Last night, / like earlier this morning, I was like, I'm gonna watch it again, but in dub. So I did. And let me tell you, it was just as good as the first time when I saw it in theaters. It was fantastic. Thankfully, the food ain't too bad either. And let me tell you, I'm probably going to fly through this because I'm starving. I think the last time I ate was like 14 hours ago. My sleep is so messed up it wouldn't make sense if I just set a time. So, anyway, shrimp's delicious. Got some hush puppies too. Lit. Their fries ain't too bad. So let's go ahead and talk about Ordinal Scale. This takes place after GGO, which is going to be season 2 for the normal SAO anime. This in time now we have this thing called the Ogma, and basically it's a little device that you wear around, and it has this little like strip right here, and it emits like stuff into your eye, which basically augments your reality. Best way to describe it is Pokemon Go, except instead of looking through the phone, you can just see it through this little piece of like equipment. I don't know how else to explain it. If you watch it, it's literally the most simplistic thing to think of, but explaining it is like kind of difficult. So, you have the Ogma, and supposedly it's safer than the older, nerve gear, and it's supposed to be safer than virtual reality in and of itself, because, while you're in virtual that was scary. While you're in virtual reality, you're just laying there. You're not aware of your surroundings. Anybody could come in, steal from you, from your house. They could kill you, whatever the case may be. That's what virtual reality is about. Augmented reality, I'm fully awake. I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of my surroundings. And all it does is kind of just like, let's say if my room were to be augmented through the Ogma, my room could turn into, like, let's say I'm running like in some field away from like dinosaurs or something. It could literally augment reality, so it's really cool. But with this comes the hottest new game called Ordinal Scale. In Ordinal Scale, you basically fight these monsters. You go up through ranks. The more damage that you deal to the monster, or the more helpful that you are during the raids, the more points you get. And of course, there is going to be a leaderboard. The great thing about this is with the leaderboard, you can get a bunch of stuff, whether it be like free food, discounts on merchandise, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of reasons to be playing Ordinal Scale. Now that I've said a lot about kind of what Ordinal Scale is, the game that they're playing, we'll kind of have a gist of, okay, so it's augmented. I myself am playing it, with my physical body. How does this all translate between Kirito and the gang? So, being from the survivor school, or being one of the SAO survivors, anybody that is in the survivor school gets a free Augma. So now they're out here testing it. It really is a huge life changer. Everything that you can do with the Augma is fantastic. Hopefully we get one. That'd be lit. So, I'm starving. So they start playing the game, and they go to their first raid, and we notice, well, the characters notice, that, this boss that we're fighting was from Einkrad. What's up with that, fam? And so, they're like, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. First raid goes smoothly. Someone from Klein's guild, however, on his way home, he notices an item. He's like, I'm gonna snag that. Gets wrecked. On to the second raid. Now, it's just Asuna there by herself, waiting with Klein and his guild. They're waiting for old boy that just got wrecked. He's out here saying like, we're just gonna wait for him. You can go on ahead without us. So she does. Turns around, Klein and his homies, his guild, they get wrecked. So now we're like, what the hell is going on, dude? Fast forward to our third raid. Everything is fishy. And here we find where our problem lies. If you are an SAO survivor and you play Ordinal Scale, then you find that if you die in the game, which, you're basically, your hit points just hit 0, the Augma is now going to do a little brain scan, and it basically takes the feelings of dying in SAO, brings them to real life, and it takes the memories into this little ball, shoots it up into the drones in the sky, and then they take it off to somewhere else. Now, we come to find out that because the SAO survivors are losing their memories of SAO, that's a huge problem. Whether that be for Kirito, because, he's super helpful. For Kikuoka, being able to say, this is what happened in the death game. These are the things that I remember. This is what I had to do to get out of it. Things of that nature. Or whether it just be for his friends, whether it be Asuna, Silica, Lisbeth, where it's like, these are the things that we remember. These are these memories that we made that are super precious and they're really dear to us. So we don't want to lose these memories. Now they're losing their memories all for this one dude, Shigemura, to bring his daughter back to life through some deep learning AI. It's a top-down AI. And top-down, if you do plan on watching Season 3, you do want to know that top-down AI is what we all have right now. Top-down basically says, I teach you this, now you spit it back out to me. That's top-down. A bottom-up AI is basically a human being. It's where we learn, we have emotions, we have all of these things, and we have all these biases and preferences to where we understand that we're basically our own human being, but for an AI to be a bottom up has never been done, never been seen before. So this guy is trying to recreate through everybody's memories and SAO. He's trying to recreate his daughter as a top-down AI. That's some solid fish. Now that we know what the movie's about, let's go ahead and start talking about it. If you've seen any SAO videos, if you've seen any SAO, threads, comments, discussions, whatever, you kind of will pick up the term Jesus-kun, which is basically Kirito, because like this dude is a god out of nowhere, and we don't know how he gets it through the anime. If you read the light novels, you understand how he gets it. Through the anime, it's just like this episode he's kind of a noob, this episode he's like a god tier. Like, what the hell, how did that happen? The great thing about Ordinal Scale, my man is a little on the lazy side, because you gotta use your real body, physical activity. Come on now, help me now. My man turns around, noob as all get out. I'm talking about this dude is ranked like 109,000. I think Asuna was like 900s. Lisbeth was in her like 1400s. Silica 1300s. So we can clearly see that this dude is a complete noob at the game. Doesn't play, doesn't care. Whatever the case may be. This is a really good chicken tender. I just had to tell y'all that. The reason why I bring that up is because it's a fantastic thing to see character progression from Kirito being a noob, seeing how much training he puts in when he goes ham, fighting all these bosses, training with weights. It really is appreciated to see him kind of go through the struggle, almost see him, is he going to lose? Is he going to win? Will he make it through all these trials that he's going through? It's really a great thing to see that character progression when he goes from a noob to where he has to be in order to win, to beat the players that are the top ranking players. Instead of him just magically, boom, he's OP as hell, we get to see that struggle. We get to see that reward of him pulling a Goku-esque type thing, taking the weights off, and then being like, alright fam, I'll go at you at 100%. It really is a nice feel to the movie. On top of the fantastic, beautiful animation, which, by the way, the animation in Ordinal Scale, they are going to keep for Alicization, so it's going to be top tier. Beautiful, beautiful animation. So, seeing him progress through here is probably the highlight for me of the movie. Now, even though we see Kirito go through his journey of being a noob, learning how the game works, into transitioning into a top tier player. One would imagine, he's the main character, which, obviously it's Kirito-kun, Jesus-kun. He is the main character for the fights, but I feel this anime movie really revolves around Asuna. It's because of her losing her memories that we go into this whole, all right, Kirito's got to go beast mode. It's because she wanted to, get this present for Kirito so she's got to grind the game out a lot. It's because of Asuna's choices and decisions that she made that we see this story unfold. And I honestly think that she brings in the most influence, the most impact to the movie, because imagine this. Imagine if Silica loses her memories. Yeah, that sucks, but I don't think we're going to see Kirito go beast mode to try to save Silica's memories. If that happened to Lisbeth, Klein, Aegil, or whoever else, I don't think we're going to see Kirito really unlock the beast within. But because it's Asuna, it's his girl, it's his SAO wife, his future wife, because it's her, we now get to see him really go in. So if it weren't for her losing her memories, playing Ordinal Scale, I don't think we would ever see Kirito go as ham as he does. And I think that she really does bring in the most influence and the most impact. Now, I also believe she stands out the most because we see so many different outfits. We see different hairstyles, different outfits, different emotions throughout the whole thing. I really think that the overall character that stands out the most has to be Asuna, in my opinion. And let's just go ahead and get it out the way. That bath scene, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, God tier bath scene. Let's be real. If you haven't seen the movie, slow it down at that part. Another character that I really do think stands out is going to be our two new characters, Eiji and Yuna. Yuna being the top-down AI that I was talking about. This is Shigemura's daughter. And the reason why I think she stands out so much is because, first off, this man said he would become, he would turn into that man, implying that he would become Akihiko Kayaba, willing to come out and kill all these people just to bring his daughter back. The fact that, she and Eiji were both, just two random people in SAO that just, one died, the other didn't, but everything happens because of Yuna dying. I think that's wild. This man, her dad goes and thinks up of this entire scheme, this completely new device, all of this just to bring his daughter back. I think that's lit. And let me tell you, I did not say this during the other mukbang talking about SAO, but I gotta say, SAO god tier music. You can shit talk the anime, you can shit talk the characters, honestly, it's kind of hard to shit talk the movie because the movie was just that good, but you cannot diss their music. Literally the best music in anime, fam. That shit is fire. I haven't heard one song out of any season, first season, second season, anything in the movie, any OST. I haven't heard one song that I was like, I ain't feeling that. Every song I was vibing to. So their music, top tier music, is god tier, bro. I just had to say that because it's fire. Yuna as a singer, lit. I'm going to say Eiji has to stand out because he is our villain. Well, partial villain. The ways in which he stands out, very chaotic justice. You know, I would say it's a chaotic justice. He's doing evil things for the sake of his girl Yuna. You know, he really does believe, I think he's naive in the fact that he's like, yo, if I do this, I can bring her back. And he's like, I'm going to say it's worth, you know? I don't think he knows that these people are going to die. I think he just thinks that we're going to take their memories and call it a day, you know, let them live. I think if he knew, like, the actual plan of it, I think he wouldn't be down with it. So, it kind of is interesting to see the lengths that this man would go to get his girl back. I respect that. That's just some water, by the way. Now, if you could not tell by my passion for SAO, you 100%, 100% should watch this movie. Now, not only should you watch the movie because it is part of the SAO franchise and you kind of get to see the progression of where we're going in the timeline, but you should watch the movie because you'll get a feel for the closeness that Kirito and Asuna are going to bring to each other. You are going to see the fantastic animation, but this will lead perfectly into Season 3 of Alicization, SAO Alicization. 10 out of 10. You gotta watch it. SAO was the first series that I picked up in anime where I said, I honestly felt guilty watching other anime because I was like, dang, I probably should be watching SAO right now. So what I would do would be, let's say for instance, I'd watch like No Game No Life, then I'd watch SAO. I'd watch Excel World, I'd watch SAO. I'd watch an anime, I'd watch SAO. Like, dude, I watched SAO so much, I was like, this is lit. And every time I watched Season 2, I would always cry on the Mother's Rosario arc. Every single time I would cry, dude. I could probably turn it on right now and cry. Loved it. So, SAO is definitely a beginner anime. You know, if you're trying to get into anime, I definitely recommend SAO. If you're trying, you know, if you've seen a lot of anime, of course, dude, SAO, you gotta watch it. I feel like it's a pillar of anime. It's like you have all these anime, like one of the ones that you just watch just to watch it, just to either A, hate on it, or B, enjoy the hell out of it. It's got to be SAO. If anything, the emotional hype, the up and down roller coaster that you feel of like, oh shit, is he gonna make it? Having the nostalgia of going, I'm not going to say that. The nostalgia factor that it brings, even if you watch it, real quickly, they bring a lot of nostalgia into it. It's fantastic. And then, honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't want to watch it. It's like, you tell me one reason why you don't want to watch it, I'll give you like 27 of why you should watch it. Like, it's just that good. Like I said in the last mukbang, SAO as a whole definitely influenced me personally. Your boy a gamer, so of course I'm gonna enjoy it. Then it got me into other anime because I was like, yo, if this is what anime is like, I gotta watch some more of it. And just the overall idea, VR, AR, things like that, I really do enjoy that personally. Dude, just 10 out of 10, trust me on this one. Watch it, enjoy it, and wait for season 3 like the rest of us. Now, before I finish my food, which I only have like some fries right here and like 3 right here, I will tell you this: next week's mukbang is going to be about SAO, and you're like, oh man, not again. But, hear me out. It'll be about SAO, GGO, alternative. We don't have anything to do with these characters. No Kirito, no Asuna, no nobody else. We will take place in GGO, Gun Gale Online. And these stories have nothing to do with each other. So, if by some weird chance you don't enjoy SAO, the normal one, season 1, season 2, the movie, because you're one of these people, oh, I hate that he just levels up out of nowhere and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. If you're one of those people, don't worry, I got you covered. SAO, GGO, on alternative, definitely what you're going to want to watch. You'll definitely see a lot of SAO aspects in it, but I ain't going to talk about that till next week, and I'm really looking forward to that one. Let me know what y'all thought about movie reviews. I've got plenty of movies that I want to watch and talk about. Ordinal Scale being the first one. Your Name, gotta cover that. Kimi no Nawa. Gotta cover this movie that I recently watched. 2 of them that I recently watched. One of them is The Night is Short, Walk On Girl. The other one is going to be I Want to Deliver Your Voice. Both of those anime, fantastic anime. The first one, the Night is Short, Walk On Girl, that was a good anime. I really enjoyed it. But the second one, I Want to Deliver Your Voice, I'm telling you, we might have to go do something big for it, because that hit me hard. So, I'm going to finish these fries. That's all I got for y'all. I got 4 fries left. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's finish this food off. Have a great day or night or whatever. Peace.